everybody, I'm Hannah. This is my first YouTube video, and I'm going to do a video on something very popular on YouTube, which is piercings. And I'm going to try to be quick. I've done this video like 6 times now. I can't seem to get it lower than 15 minutes, and I don't want to put you guys through that. So I'm going to try to speed it up, see what happens. So I have 11 piercings. I have 5 ear piercings, so 10 total, and 1 belly button ring. I'm trying to go through pain tolerance, what age I was, and where I got it pierced. So I'm going to try to speed through this. In fact, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go from ear to ear to belly button instead of going in order. I think that's what was throwing people off. Okay, so when I was 7, I got my first lips done. Got them done at Claire's. For me, that was like a 5 on the pain tolerance scale. And it was more like just a shock. I was on adrenaline. It was kind of spontaneous. My mom and I were passing Claire's, and she was just like, "Want to get your ears pierced?" And I was like, "Kind of." And she's like, "Let's do it." So got it done. Thank God there was 2 certified piercers there, so they did it at the same time, and so it was really pretty painless, like medium. So it was kind of like, ow, yeah, that hurt, but it wasn't like it was like just ow. So yeah, so when I was about 8, I had to take them out because I was really into sports, and got very infected. Eventually, I couldn't even put the earring through, so just let them closed up. But then when I was 13, I got them re-pierced for my bat mitzvah. Actually, I was 12. Yeah, I was 12. Got them re-pierced for my bat mitzvah. That was more like a 7 on the pain tolerance scale because you're going through scar tissue, so it did hurt a lot more. But other than that, healing process, 6 weeks, done. I was able to switch. I was able to wear my pearl earrings, fine, and yeah, that's it. So then, when I was 13, sorry, I'm getting all my ages mixed up. When I was 13, again, this was at Claire's. When I was 13, I got my second helix done. That was more like a 5. I got them done at Piercing Pagoda. No, Claire's. Piercing Pagoda. I don't remember. Either one of the 2. So yeah, again with the gun. I would say that about a 7. No, a 6. I would say this is about a 6. It was like a little bit more than that because you're getting closer to the cartilage. And yeah, I was about 13. Yeah. So then, going out of order here. Actually, I'll just do this one. My cartilage up top, also known as a helix piercing, I got at Piercing Pagoda when I was 14, and didn't really hurt. For me, that was like a 4. Like, my lobes hurt way more than any of these, really. So yeah, cartilage. For me, 4. Didn't really hurt that much, and it did get infected. It actually didn't heal until I switched it to a hoop, and I actually gauged it. I gauged it from an 18 to a 14, and after that, it was fine. But it did get a little bit infected. I did get it with a gun, which I know most people are like, no, you're never supposed to. But actually, I never ever had really big problems with guns. But yeah, so going out of order, I got my tragus done when I was 20. And for me, this was my most painful piercing ever. It was very, very, very uncomfortable. It took a lot longer than I would want it to. I got it done at the Baltimore Tattoo Museum. The way that he was pushing it actually just bruised it. For me, this was like a 9, quite honestly. Again, I got it when I was 20. I got it with my friend, and she was fine, but I wasn't. It just really, really hurt me, and about a week in, it got very, very swollen, and I had to, like, ice it, and I had to take Tylenol for him. It was just very, 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 very hassling piercing. So, yeah, that wasn't really that fun. Then when I was, like, a few months later, I got my cuff, or lower cartilage, whatever you want to call it, piercing. And that I got done by a piercer that actually goes to wherever you ask her to. I asked her to come to my house. The company's called Manhattan Cat Grins, and super clean, super cheap, super nice. And I actually got 3 piercings done by her. But yeah, so I recently switched it to a bar. It was pierced with a hoop. I did have a lot of troubles with it. I still have a little bit of trouble with it, but I've been using this cream. I like the tea tree oil for bumps, but I don't like the smell, so I have this cream that actually gets rid of the bumps the same way that tea tree oil does it. I'll do a link about it down below. So yeah, that's first. Now my second year. Again, first lobes was like a 5 and then a 7 when I got it repierced. Second lobes was a 6. Cartilage was a 4. And now my conch. I got that done. Well, first I got this cartilage done when I was 14. Conch done when I was 18. That for me actually didn't hurt. I got it by Manhattan Cat Grins, where the piercer comes to you. And it really actually didn't hurt. I think it was because I was expecting it to hurt. So expecting like the worst case scenario. I was expecting it to be like my worst nightmare. And it ended up being fine. For me, it was like maybe like a 4.5. Like a little bit more than the cartilage, but not more than my second holes. It was like a 4.5. So yeah, for me it really didn't hurt that bad. And then recently I got my daith pierced, which is right there. It's right diagonal across from the conch and right below this piece of cartilage. And for me that was really super fun. So I felt so cool because I didn't feel really anything. The piercer, the place where I got pierced was Andromeda in New York City. And I had so many mixed reviews about it after I got it done because I looked online and I was like, oh my god, it's terrible. Oh my god, it's good. Oh my god, it's terrible. For me, it was like the best piercing place I've ever gone to. She was so nice. She was so helpful. She didn't want to take your money. She was actually trying to give you information, which is what a piercer should do. Never should be pressuring you into getting something. And even, like, some people should not be getting industrial piercings. Like, she would be telling you that. She would tell you that. Because I wanted to get a rook. And she's like, you don't really have a lot of space there. And, like, I mean, some people might find that insulting, but I mean, I would want somebody to tell me that in terms of healing. Because, like, if I have all that pressure from up top ruining it, it'll never heal. But, so she recommended the daith, and I was actually thinking about it. Yeah, so pain tolerance. Yeah, I would say it's like a 5. I don't want to say it's a 4.5 like the conch because it did hurt. No, it was. Yeah, I would say a 4.5. I say those two are like the least painful that are cartilage. So yeah, that's that. And then my last piercing is my belly button. And ignore these dots I have here. I was trying to mark a place where I would want dermals. If I end up getting them, I'll obviously post another video. But yeah, so belly button, that was like a 0 or 1, but mainly a 0. I got it done by Manhattan Cat Grins when I was 16 years old, and didn't really feel it. Right afterwards, I actually went to a yoga class, and then after that, I went to a choir rehearsal. And I actually didn't feel it. You know, some people were like, when they stand up, they're like, ow. When they sit down, they're like, ow. For me, I just really didn't feel it. So yeah, those are my 11 piercings and all the places where I got it from, how old I was, pain tolerance. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message me. Forgive me if I don't message right away, but I am really good about messaging eventually. So if you really do have any questions, even about piercings that I don't have, I can guarantee you one of my friends do. So, give me any questions, throw it at me. I'll email you. Love to know any of your opinions and any of your experiences, so post a link below. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.